Hi Virgos, this is Star with Ariana Stark. This is your forecast for the month of February 2026. I will use the ID Tarot, Divine Messages Oracle, Love Oracle, amongst other decks for your reading this month. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Let's just get down to your reading, Virgos. The overall energy from the ideal tarot is the Nine of Pentacles. This means that it is going to be a testing time. You're going to be hard at work. Sometimes we want the rewards immediately, but that is not going to be the case. You have to be patient, even if you want everything then and there. You have to bide your time because eventually you will be rewarded. So take that as a positive sign. You will also benefit on account of recommendation. Maybe some of you are also contemplating taking a loan. You also need to format your gadget because technical challenges could certainly abound this February. Other than that, this being the Valentine month, I think you should indulge yourself. Even if you're single, I think you should spend time by yourself and enjoy the bliss of solitude. The final days of January, stepping into February, I do have the Five of Swords. This was a period when you were negotiating with others. Maybe you had to give in to what they desired. Sometimes we don't want to or we are reluctant, but then that's the way forward. Adaptability, adjustments were required over the need of the hour. You also needed to be very mindful of your words because what you may have said could have started a fire. I think it would have been prudent to nip issues in the bud. Besides Virgos, I also feel that you may have been reconnecting with someone from the past. Again, with this Five of Swords, also I feel that your workload had increased. Maybe others found your ideas controversial, yet surprises were there. You were also concerned about the health of a loved one at this time. Obstacles to overcome this month of the challenges. I do have the Moon card. Now, the Moon means that there could be some confusion with respect to decisions. Maybe there are outstation work offers, you want clarity, but then that's not going to be the case. Very intuitive and creative. Perhaps you also desire peace of mind, but you could be a bit troubled mentally because of the Moon's shifting emotions. It means that you could go through periods of highs as well as lows. With the Moon card also, you could have vivid dreams, so pay attention to your intuitive side because you're going to be spot on when it comes to premonitions or when it comes to your sixth sense. I think you're also someone who likes a very professional approach, but others around you may be unprofessional. That is why you don't want to collaborate with them because you believe that at the end of the day you could get hauled up for being unprofessional, even if you're working with others, but then the client or the patron could point a finger or two at you. Influences for this month, I do have the King of Pentacles. This means that material gains are very likely. This is the material vibration, so you need to capitalize. Maybe you're also making your way for an interview, so that could also go in your favor. If you talk about your unhappy past, maybe you're going to move someone in the interview panel, and this could also tilt the scales in your favor. I think you should tell your sob story. Someone certainly has your back. This person could be a senior person at the interview panel. Even otherwise, material gains are going to be there for Virgos. Other than that, I also feel that in case you're making a purchase or in case you're asking for services, be very careful because someone could try to take you for a ride or could try to fleece you. Learning is also the key if you want to make progress professionally or personally. Educational pursuits could be there for some Virgos. Other than that, the onus is going to be on you. Your responsibilities will certainly increase. The first 10 days of February is the Page of Pentacles. Minor gains can be expected. Sometimes we are promised much, but we have to settle for less or peanuts. That is exactly what you're being asked to do. Yet communication is going to increase. There's going to be flurry of activity, phone calls. You're also going to be praised or sought after for your words of wisdom. So give of your good counsel to others freely. Other than that, your boss could also expect you to do tasks at short notice. Maybe there's a presentation lined up. You could also be dealing with a very whimsical boss here who wants to change plans, but you're going to stand firm, or you're going to ask him to listen to your point of view. Colleagues may also be on leave and there are no replacements. That is why your workload is going to increase. There could be consultancy offers lined up. Maybe you're also dealing with the stock exchange in case you have made investments. You may be going through all the important papers. 11th to 20th February is a Wheel of Fortune as well as the Empress, which flipped in your reading. So this certainly talks about the need for you to build on your social networking skills. You're going to be someone who is very alluring. Your friendships will deepen. Maybe someone from the opposite sex is also going to want to reconnect with you because this person sees you as marriage material. Virgos, I think you should go with the flow. Social events or social functions could also be lined up. Again, you may also be a bit apprehensive about a work offer. It could be a side hustle. So give it a shot rather than close the door on it. Incidentally, I also have this card, door transition, it says here. So this is a transitional phase. There's change which is in the offing and you need to go with the flow. Maybe there's also going to be a benefactor who is going to arrange for you things that you require with respect to work or even with respect to money. Some offers may also not materialize. It seems futile. Lenormand sun has also come up in your reading. You do have the moon. You also have the sun. So that means that you're going to shine, maybe a bit temperamental once again because the sun also blows hot and cold. I think you should look heavenwards for guidance. You're going to deal with some fear-based energies for sure. Maybe you're tentative about your future, but then the sun means that you're going to get clarity. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 28th February, is the Seven of Wands. Surprises are in store for you. You should also seek divine intervention in case you feel yourself trapped between the devil and the deep blue sea. You could also be dealing with new clients, new patrons, new faces for that matter. People from far and wide may want to connect with you, but be careful of unwanted attention. Other than that, try not to be pushy with existing clients because this could be a turn off. Maybe because of your pushy nature, deals could fall flat. Also, pay attention to the rules if you're working under someone because they may feel that you're ignoring the rules. From the Romance Angel deck, I do have the card Forgiving and Learning. It says here, I think you need to forgive yourself or your person if mistakes have been made. I think healing is also the key if you want a relationship to work. Remembrance your memories distract me. So some of you could be in and on again, off again relationship. Maybe you're fearful about the future of this connection. Maybe this relationship is also transitioning with the door card right here. Whatever it may be, you're going to be distracted because you're going to think about your person every once in a while, or it could even be vice versa. Maybe vivid dreams around your person is also very likely for some Virgos. I'm still trying to find myself. Maybe you need to be apart, or maybe you need more time to figure out your role in a connection. I think your friend could also make an offer once again, but you may not be interested. Maybe you have your heart and mind set on someone else. I think this person could be dejected and heartbroken, but it is what it is. From the Divine Mistress Oracle, I also have this card, Thrive, which means that despite the odds stacked against you, you're going to blossom, you're going to flourish and bloom like these flowers which are blossoming in the hardy terrain. The last card in this reading is Manifestation Power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome itself. So think positive thoughts, work towards your goals because without hard work, you cannot manifest anything in life. I hope Virgos you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.